Today we are starting on this 9-drawer vintage Drexel dresser. I'm going to start by removing all of the hardware. This can take some time depending on how much hardware you have to take off. Once the hardware is removed, I go in with some cleaner and a bucket of water. This is just TSP mixed with some water. I'm just spraying it on and wiping it right off to get all of the extra dirt and grime off. As you can see here, I'm doing the same exact cleaning method on the drawers as I have the top and the sides. And then as you can see here, this is all of the dirt that I got off. Now we're going in and just doing some minor repairs. I had this piece of trim that had fallen off, so I'm just going to go ahead and use super glue and clamp it on there for about an hour. And here I'm just scuff sanding the entire piece using 220 grit sandpaper. This step helps with your paint adhering and your primer as well for an everlasting finish. Now I'm just going ahead and wiping off all of that dust from the sander before we go ahead and prime. This is the primer I like to use. I just apply it using a foam roller. That way I have a very easy cleanup when I'm done. Here it is fully primed. I go ahead and use 400 grit sandpaper to do a light sand over top to make sure there's no dirt or anything on top. I'm using Fusion Mineral Paint in the color Putty. I have it straining, and I'm just going to go ahead and use my Wagner sprayer. This is a perfect sprayer for beginners. It's nice and easy, and it's not very complicated to use. As you can see, I'm going very slow and doing light coats. That way I don't have any drips or runs at a nice slow pace. And while my paint is drying, I'm just going ahead and cleaning all of my hardware using Dawn dish soap and scrubbing off all of the dirt before I go ahead and spray paint my original hardware. Today I'm using Rust-Oleum Oil Rubbed Bronze. I'm just spraying it over the dry and cleaned hardware. Last step, I just go ahead and spray my top coat on, nice and easy. Even though this paint has a built-in top coat, I like the extra durability for my clients. And last but not least, the details matter for me, so I always go ahead and apply the paint to the insides of the drawers. I will also clean the inside drawer bottoms with a nice wax so it smells good and freshens up the wood. And here it is all finished.